What's going on, guys? I go by the name of AJ Lavilla. You're now tuning in to Bagsakan TV. See, AJ Lavilla, shit, I do a lot of things. You know, I'm just straight up like creative individual. I paint, I design shit, you know, I make cool shit. I do everything from music, clothing, painting, canvas, murals, all creative shit, man. I love it. That's what I do. In music, I make beats. I started out making beats. I produce. We go to beat battles with my team, Paro Beats. Shout out to Istanza, Genius Ears. That's low profile in production, producer name. AJ Lavilla, on the other hand, is again, like, you know, just a creative individual, designer, graphic designer, painter, muralist, whatever you want to call it. Anything cool shit related, I'm in there. Dream big, man, is something that I've been painting a lot. So it's an image of a child that's painting the quote "Dream big," inspired by the youth back in my city when I went to this workshop back in 2016. I spoke to a lot of kids there during the workshop, which is now our Protect Our Dream organization. We do art workshop with the kids, with the youth. We want to inspire them to dream big and go after their dreams. So through art, that's what we're trying to educate and share our, you know, our talent, our skills, our gift. So that's what Dream Big is about. Man, we have a lot of, you know, stuff to catch up on, but that's just the technical side of it. I think like exposure, because you know, sa New York iba yung dynamics ng mga na-expose ka ng mga bagay-bagay dun. So, you know, in Philippines, like, it's dope, man. I love it. Like, I feel like it's more, you know, it's more deeper and more conceptual and I would say authentic, and it's more like well thought compared sa states na, or sa NY. Everything is fast. Everything is like boom, boom, boom. You know, here I feel like I get to differentiate the concepts ng mga artists. Medyo mas malalim siya, which is dope. Overall, you know, I'm open and I embrace everything. So na-enjoy ko naman siya, man. From clothing, which is really, really heavy, and I'm so happy to see it because yung mga streetwear dito, napakadaming brands. Tsaka ang dadami ng mga design. So I think it's only right na supportahan din natin yung mga local brands. Because, you know, at the end of the day, they're all creatives and we want to support local brands and artists in general. It's dope that we have that movement. Kahit sa Ilo-Ilo, it's a province. We also have brands there. But you know, Manila, you know, we're catching up here too. So you have things popping up everywhere, and there's a lot of good shit to see. That's what I think of the scene here. Make sure you get your point across and know what you're designing for. Don't just design to design. I mean, in early stages, it's good, you're having fun, but eventually you want to get to a place where you want to ask yourself, even like stop painting, like, or making music, like who you're affecting, because I think it's an important aspect of creating. What are you making shit for? What are you making art for? What are you making music for? You know, what message you want to deliver, and that's the important part where you want to ask yourself kung para saan to, para sa ano to, ano yung mga klaseng taong maapektuhan ng ginagawa mo. You know, I think that's the most vital question they should answer themselves, or we should, you know, answer or ask ourselves every time we have the opportunity to create. Kasi if you're an artist, you know, we're all privileged. Like, maswerte tayo, ito yung ginagawa natin for a living. But at the same time, like, we have the responsibility to actually move the culture forward. Artists, tayong mga artists, tayo yung forecast ng ng culture natin. We are like we see things ahead of time. That's why some artists na they say like they're ahead of their time is because they're exposed to many things and they bring it back to their culture and do what they learn outside ng circle nila, and that's what makes them an early adapter, you know, a trendsetter, influencer, whatever you want to call it. So as an artist, we're privileged, but at the same time, don't forget to always bring value, always bring something people that could learn learn along the way and share your knowledge as well. Because if you use it in a bad way, you're not helping. So knowing that you're privileged and lucky to do what you're doing and people are paying you for it, do the fucking best as you can. Always fucking deliver and shit, man. Just keep hustling hard. That's it. You don't have to compete globally though. But to answer your question, it depends. But why would you compete globally if you have your turf? You know, I would stick here and nurture it and have them come here and, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to reach out, reach within. It's like looking for inspiration. You don't gotta go anywhere. You know, the inspiration is around you. You just gotta open your eyes and realize what's happening and use that to tell your story. Local brands can compete. Sure they can. There's internet, there's online. You just have to have a strong online presence and always tell your story through graphics, through fucking music. You know, at the end of the day, the reason why artists are doing what they do is because they want to share their story. Successful artists like J. Cole, Tupac, they have a statement. You know, Jay-Z, we could go on and on. They have a statement. It just happened that yung statement nila ang daming nakaka-relate. And that's where fame comes in. That's where the top, the people put you on the top. Without the people, without their support, you're nobody, you know? So when you have the chance again to tell your story, tell it to the fucking best way you can, make sure you have the impact and you deliver your message across. Be proactive. Always engage with your audience. Know what your audience are looking for. Tayo yung nagkikater eh. Know the mood of the market. Oh, ito yung mga trip nila. Let's do that. And at the same time, inject a little bit of our style in it. That's how you become dope. And not just like copying from other, you know what I mean, like other designer shit. You know, you gotta make your own shit, make your own statement. So online presence, make sure you have a strong online presence. Facebook, Instagram, fucking YouTube, vlog everything, document. I always keep that in mind. Kasi sa iba, it comes off as me creating. Not only you're sharing the process, you're sharing your story, but also you gain people's trust. And eventually, those people are your future clients or future customers. So build online presence, engage, document your shit. It's important that you share your story because that's where everything happens. They want to be involved with what you do. They want to see. They're curious. You want them to be a part of your process. So you should take advantage of that while we have their attention. How do you know if your art is finished? When you get your message across. When you get your point across. Again, it goes back to when you begin, when you start with a new canvas, you're starting a new file. Before you drag all the drums and instruments there, always ask yourself, like, what kind of dope shit can I make today? What is the message of this, you know what I mean, this painting that I'm about to do? Sometimes you may not have that answer, but always just keep it in mind, you know? Don't forget to just play around, have fun, but always keep those things in mind, like, who am I doing this for and why are you doing it for? When you get to a point where, okay, I think I got my point across, that's it. You stop right there. The more you add shit to it, the more you complicate things. And the point is to get your message across. And you move on to the next project. I go by the name of AJ Lavilla. You're checking out Bagsakan TV. Don't forget to hit him up on Facebook, BGSKN. Also the website, www.bgskn.com. Your urban fashion one-stop shop, motherfucker!